Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into the preparation phase of the listing appointment. I got a couple of requests on this and wanted to make sure that I addressed it into more detail so you guys have a good idea of the things you need before showing up and just feeling more confident and knowing that the seller is going to appreciate the hard work that you put in before the listing appointment. So first and foremost, before you even show up to the listing appointment, send your active marketing plan. Mine looks something like this, and it has my picture. It looks a little bit better than I do now, but I'll take it. And basically what it has is a few tidbits. It's pretty long, and it goes into detail on your specific marketing plan. A lot of sellers are going to care mostly about your marketing, which is why this tool is so valuable. So make sure to send it prior to the listing appointment. If you don't have time, if you only have maybe 2 days in between instead of 3 to 4, then drop it off at the doorstep, because you want to make sure the seller has it prior to you showing up, and give them at least a day to look at it, or maybe, overnight. So if you give it to them at, say, like 5 p.m. and then you have your listing appointment at 10 the next day, just make sure that they have this active marketing plan. I cannot tell you how powerful it is. So keep that one on your to-do list for your preparation. Next, you're going to want to print out the different types of marketing that you do for them. I already have this all printed out. I actually have a binder here. I'll show it to you. It looks something like this. It has just basically all of the information and on other houses that I've done in the past, and the sellers feel like it's super powerful. It definitely does set the tone for their expectations, and it gives you the upper hand as far as getting your commission and telling them exactly what they're paying for, because they want to know what are they paying you for, because I'm sure we've all heard it that realtors get paid too much, but not in the case when you're actually doing some work. So that's why you need to show the things that you do. So I have all those printed out in the binder, and then I also include a small educational packet about the 4 phases of selling your home. One being getting your home ready for sale. 2 is going to be the marketing phase, and that is what most sellers want to see. Number 3 is on the market phase, and all of these different phases have about 8 to 12 steps, just so your seller knows what to expect during each particular phase of the process. And the 4th phase is the going under contract phase. Going back to my last video, you're going to want to take a look at what your seller's expectations are before diving in deep to each of these educational components. And once you have an idea of what your seller is looking for, you can go deeper into a certain phase. For example, one of them is the on the market phase. A lot of sellers want to know, how are they going to arrange showings when they have dogs and everything else that they need to figure out. And so I go deep into detail on that particular phase of the selling process. So that's the other thing that I make sure I have printed. Those are things that are already printed, nothing that I need to order or do in advance, so it doesn't take me much time to get ready for a listing appointment. The things that I actually print before the listing appointment is the CMA, and I do this, try to do it the day of, just because you never know what sold recently. And then I also do the net sheet based on the CMA. And sometimes I'll print 2 net sheets if there's a gap of, 25 to 50,000, just to see, because you don't know what you're getting into until you tour the house, really. So I sometimes have 2 options, and then I'll just throw away the other one or hide it somewhere before I show up to the appointment. After seeing it, CMA is going to be basically just the neighborhood. Do not go outside of the neighborhood unless you have to, and stick within 3 months. And then the net sheet, again, is just based on what closing costs are going to pay. I do base it off of 6%, and go from there. Occasionally I'll print 7% or an 8% if it is going to require more photography, like drone footage, pre and post cleaning, all of those things that are going to be on the listing service packages. So that pretty much covers the documents that you'll need. It literally takes me maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes to get ready for a listing appointment. So it makes my life pretty easy, and I have everything ready to go, and you can definitely do the same. I'm Tanya with the Sunshine Real Estate team at LPT. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm here to help. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.